Welcome back everyone to another LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga news update, and this is unexpected. We wasn't really expecting anything until E3 in June, but here we are today with some new information which could give us some much needed clarity on the two delays we've experienced with LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, the lack of communication and just this situation in general and what the hell is going on. So like if you enjoy everyone, subscribe if you're new. I've also got a clips channel now, link in the description, subscribe to that. Let's get right into things. Right, so let's do this as simple as possible. AT&T, who are over Warner Media who have the rights to WB Games for example, who then get companies like TT Games to work on LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Well, AT&T are merging with Discovery, so essentially selling the likes of WB Games here. And to explain it a bit more, we have this tweet here. WB Games is getting broken up somehow due to AT&T's Warner Media Discovery sale merger. Some of the gaming arm will stay with AT&T and some will go with the new company. No further info right now. WB Games lists 11 studios, games for all kinds of IP, devices. So in short, two companies are merging together right now, AT&T and everything they're over, like I said, WB Games, Warner Media, all that stuff, and Discovery. So AT&T and Discovery are merging together. And right now, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is on the AT&T side of things, obviously with TT Games, who are under WB Games. And some of the other games they've got coming out are going over to the new company. Now, people have jumped to a conclusion straight away with this. That is LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga cancelled? Is it done for good? And no, none of those. It's still 100% coming. But this could definitely play a factor into the delays we've had. We've seen, for example, when Lucasfilm was sold to Disney and there was the Star Wars 1313 game, there was the Darth Maul game, and many more no doubt, and these games were then cancelled. And I know people can be thinking that's the same situation here. WB is essentially being sold. Why would they not just cancel LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga? And the difference here is that LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga isn't just very far into development, it is basically at completion point by now. I'd be very surprised if they're not just tweaking the final things here and there. We've seen the gameplay trailer, we've seen how far ahead they are with the game. When Lucasfilm was sold to Disney, the Star Wars 1313 game, the Darth Maul game, if you've seen some of the footage out there, it's very early footage, it was nowhere near completion. And if that had been very different, where those games were near completion, they probably would have been released. The reason they wasn't is because they were nowhere near completion in any way. LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is near completion. Now, when this merger goes through, it's not going to mean cancellation for the Skywalker Saga. But, and this stuff is just my opinion right here, but obviously the first delay with the Skywalker Saga, when it was delayed from a 2020 release to spring 2021, with that, we could pretty much put that down to the move from the offices to working at home, the whole pandemic situation, and I don't think anybody could dispute that that's the reason why we received the first delay. The second one, from spring 2021 to an unknown coming soon release date, is a bit of a weirder one because I have tried to speculate what the reason could be. Could it just be bugs that are in every game, by the way, at this point? You don't usually find this stuff out, but every game will have bugs and they'll be testing them and they'll be making sure they're not in the game for launch, and they might just need a bit more time doing that. Was it related to the pandemic? I mean, I don't know, because they would have been at home for a year at this point. They've actually since returned to the offices now, and a lot of people have adapted really well to working at home. I doubt it would have restricted them in the long term. It definitely would have put them behind for the first delay, but I don't think a second delay as well. Something else was going on. And when a merger like this is coming together and it means that some people are going off to one company, some are going somewhere else, things can get cancelled here and there, things that are in much more early development at that. But it can send a company a bit all over the place. I keep going back to when Lucasfilm was bought by Disney, and that sent things all over the place quickly. The Clone Wars was cancelled, the Star Wars games, like I've already mentioned, were cancelled. A new trilogy was put into place just like that. Not that it would have been made very public, but a lot of people would have lost their jobs and a lot of new people would have come in. People would have been moved from different teams to other teams, and that is definitely what will be happening here if it hasn't started already. If that doesn't put you behind, then I don't know what does. Now once again, I could have that wrong, but it definitely seems plausible to me. This game is coming out 100%. Just how much time has been taken away from them at this moment with this merger happening is unknown, but it definitely could play the part, and that's why maybe in their second delay message from TT Games they didn't have a specific release date to share with us for whenever it's coming out. They just said they couldn't meet spring 2021. And obviously I've tried to keep this as basic as possible because I know there's a lot of younger viewers watching who won't really understand the ins and outs of what's going on. I know a lot of my older viewers probably will, and you can get a more in-depth look at this whole situation because the Skywalker Saga is a very small part of this big merger. It's just one of the very few games, and remember there's a lot more than just games with these companies as well. So obviously the priority on this channel is the Skywalker Saga. I've tried to explain it from the point of view of that game, but if you're looking for a more in-depth look at things, then this definitely won't be the video for you, but I'm guessing you're all here for Skywalker Saga anyway. So yeah, in short, basically not cancelled, just probably this situation has put them behind and sent a company all over the place, I would guess. I could be wrong, I suppose only time will tell. On the other hand, we'll probably never find out if this was the reason. We can only speculate, because before you know it, we'll have a release date and we'll just be led to absolutely nothing in regards to what the actual reason was. They're not going to tell us. But thank you very much for watching, everyone. It's nice to get some clarity, at least if you want to put it that way. I'm definitely going to take this as some sort of clarity as to why maybe things are a bit all over the place right now within WB Games. Because remember, it's not just the Skywalker Saga that was delayed, their other games are getting delayed as well. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you did. Subscribe to the New Clips channel as well. We're trying to get 150 subscribers on that, so go over there, link in the description. I will see you all in the next one.